Smoke City.
Beautiful animal.
That's our play. What's up, guys? October 30th today. Came out this afternoon on the side-by-side to drive a big piece of property. Still been trying to find a couple of those shooters that I'd found, a couple weeks ago, and they've literally just ghosted me completely. So it's kind of why I decided to take a different drive and a different approach today. And as luck would have it, I believe I found that big 7x6, so really nice solid deer. I didn't take a long look at him, but just long enough to know that I've got a good hunch it's him. Got a pretty good favorable wind, so we're gonna just take our time here this afternoon. I think it's probably like, 2 o'clock, a little bit after 2 o'clock. So I got all afternoon and evening to make a play here. Odds are definitely good. Stalking conditions are great. There are a lot of does and fawns with him though, which is going to make it definitely challenging, but we just need to take it slow, play it smart, and we'll see how this goes. But just when I needed it most, I was getting pretty low here earlier today, so just great to have an opportunity. So we're going to see if we can't work a little magic on this guy and see what happens. So we'll see you guys here in a few. Finally worked in here, and I don't know what the hell happened. They were not where I thought they were, and I thought I was busted. They were skylined, and there's like a dozen of them, and now they're coming back down into where I initially thought they were. So I don't know where they went or what the deal is, but it is that 6x7, and what they're doing right now couldn't be any more perfect. So we're just gonna wait this out and see if they don't get comfortable. I swore I was busted, the whole thing was over. I didn't even see him, but he was bringing up the rear. So we'll give you guys another update here in a few minutes when we see what they end up doing. So wish me luck. Alright guys, so I finally found him again here, and he's I believe he's bedded up in this dry pond dam, just in these wild sunflowers. So I am roughly probably 60 yards right now, maybe 70, and I've got 20 yards to go to get to a knob to where I should be able to see down in there and possibly get a shot at this guy when he stands up tonight. But I run into a small problem. I've got about 6 or 7 does and fawns bedded straight north of me, probably 115 yards, and there's no way I can make it these last 20 without blowing them out. I can't crawl, I can't go around. I mean, I am literally pinned down and have been for about the last hour, and I just can't decide what I want to do, whether run the risk of just, either wait and see if he stands and I get a shot at him, you know, if he moves towards me, which is unlikely, or I just roll the dice and walk through here and hopefully those does either blow out. You know, it's just hard to tell what they'll do. But anyways, the sun's getting low, the wind's going down, so my conditions are kind of dwindling on me, so I need to make a decision here, and probably I think I'm going to roll the dice and just get through this stuff and see if I can find him, and, you know, it may happen fast. He may not even be there, I don't know. But with any luck, he should be roughly in that 40 to 50 yard range. So I'm going to cruise through this bottom, see what happens, and with any luck, we'll get in position and get a shot at this monster. So, fingers crossed.
Oh, you m***er. He jumped it bigger than shit. Tell me, please God, tell me. He jumped it bigger than shit. Go down. Go down. Go down.
Oh, sorry, I forgot I was still recording. He jumped it big. Like bad jumped it. Holy shit. He ducked that arrow terrible. Ducked, spun, and I honest to God think it hit that artery in the back. Unfreaking believable. Had a good bead, settled. Actually tried a frontal, which I've done it before and it's worked really well. And he literally ducked and wheeled, and it was, from what I could tell, what was still sticking in him was high. Not a shot that you want to have happen. I don't know if he had worked towards me a little bit. The sun is absolutely awful right now. I don't know whether to celebrate or not. I think he's down. Like I need to go get a higher vantage point here, but I cannot believe that that happened. I might have gotten really, really lucky on a stellar mule deer. We're gonna find out. It's been one hell of an afternoon. I'm gonna go glass from a higher place and touch back on with you guys here in a little bit. Hey guys, so I obviously did not film a recovery on this buck. You know, after I had taken that shot, I was very unsure of, you know, how lethal the hit was. As I was glassing him as he was running away, I knew it was high, but I didn't realize that it was arguably a lot better than what it had looked to me. You know, I had originally thought that I had potentially backstrapped him, but he was also running, you know, like he was a lot more hurt than what they typically do when they're backstrapped, and I've done it a time or two, so I knew it was a little different hit. But you know, as luck would have it, that arrow had went in kind of mid-body and high, but because of the elevation I had shooting at him down in that pond dam, it ended up, you know, getting deep into his cavity as well. But what he did succumb to was the you know, that femoral artery. I did clip that, so, you know, thankfully, you know, it clipped that, and, you know, he was down within 80 to 100 yards. But, you know, after I had taken that shot and quit filming, I went down to that pond dam, and I didn't find, you know, one stitch of blood anywhere, or, you know, on the way up to where he was expired. So what I had done is just walked, you know, directly up to where I'd last seen him, and what had happened is he had fallen when I had reached down to pick up my bow, since I'd forgot that I was filming at the time. So within that small window, he had actually collapsed and went down, and he was right where I had last seen him. But, you know, as far as, you know, not filming the recovery, like I said, I wasn't in a great place mentally. That was definitely, you know, it was a giant relief, but not something to celebrate for me personally. So I spent, you know, the next 10-15 minutes just doing a lot of reflecting on my decision making, what I could have done differently, what I should have done differently. And, you know, even though that shot's worked for me in the past, you know, that was just really dumb on my behalf. That on a deer that was so keyed up, you know, he was wound super tight, and I should have not taken it, you know, or either waited for a better opportunity or not had one at all, you know. But a lot of things are going through my head, but regardless, you know, just super blessed to be able to take a buck like that. I definitely got lucky, which, you know, better lucky than good. I think we've all heard that at one point in time in our life. But just an incredible buck. He's a personal best for me, right at 28 inches wide, 6 on one side, 7 on the other, and gross is right around 182 and some change. So just a fantastic deer to put an archery tag on out here in western Nebraska where we live. So just so grateful for that. But I hope you guys, you know, enjoyed what I got, and definitely look forward to bringing you some more.